Khash Saghafi, Liberty Home Mortgage, and this topic is on how can a co-signer help me? Okay, so you want to buy a house and you're sitting here saying, well, this topic is how can a co-signer help me? Why would you need a co-signer? So to get a mortgage loan, you've got to watch my other videos. Subscribe to my YouTube page, ask questions, I'll answer them, call me if you have questions, whatever, okay? All of that aside, it takes three things to get a mortgage loan. I've got other videos on this: credit, income, and money, okay? Let's start with credit. Credit determines if you can even get a loan. The worse your credit is, the lower your credit score, a co-signer can help, because you show me somebody with a 570 credit score and then they bring in their grandmother with an 8,000 credit score, an 800 score. You can't have an 8,000 score. You bring in your grandmother, your parents, your mom, your dad, something like that. You have a bad score or a bad history. You add somebody with perfect credit, that dramatically increases the chances of getting a loan. So first of all, how can a co-signer help me? If you have a low credit score, a co-signer can help you get approved. It's not every single time, it's not a slam dunk, it's not a guarantee. I'm talking about raising your chances of approval. If you're sitting here saying, Khash, I have a 500 score, I have the barest minimum to get an FHA loan, I want to get qualified, I got news for you. You're going to have a real hard time getting with the minimum down payment. Got to get a co-sign, okay? So co-signers can help with bad credit in increasing the likelihood of approval. That's one thing. Let's go to the second thing it takes to get a mortgage loan: income. Income determines how big of a loan you can get. As an example, you're self-employed, you're a landscaper, you get paid in cash. You don't declare anything, okay? You write it all off, you don't show any taxable income, and you claim nothing. Now you're sitting there saying, Khash, but I make a ton of money. I'm talking about what you claim to the Internal Revenue Service, okay? Most self-employed people write a bunch of stuff off, and that small number that they have is not enough to qualify for a loan. So how can they overcome that? Go get a co-signer. Go get your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, your grandparents. Suddenly, your mom and dad are, who knows, one works at a factory, one's a nurse, and combined they make $150,000 a year. They have no debt. You're buying a house. You don't show the income to qualify. You add them to the mix. We will use their income. We also factor their debt into the equation, but we will use their income to see if you qualify for the loan. Their income has to be enough to support their debt, your debt, and the new house payment. So the second way a co-signer can help you is if you have income issues. Who knows, maybe you want to buy a house for $300,000, but your income only affords you $200,000. Add mom and dad, their income helps you get up to that next level of $300,000. So that's the second way a co-signer can help you. A third way, a third thing that it takes to qualify for a loan naturally is money, okay? Now, a lot of times, I can't say, that, to be completely honest with you, that I would add a co-signer to help with the money, because truthfully, on all conventional loans, owner-occupied, FHAs, VAs, whatever, gift money is allowable. So you can have money gifted to you. So the third thing that a co-signer helps with is like gift money, something like that. I wouldn't necessarily add them to the loan, but it's still something you could do. There are times that I've got somebody with a 650 credit score, but because the money is gifted, I cannot get them approved, thereby adding the co-signer. If the co-signer is on the loan, the money's no longer a gift because they're actually on the loan with the person. So these are the three reasons, or these are the three ways a co-signer can help you. So if you're sitting here watching me right now saying, Khash, credit, man, my credit's not the best, look at adding a co-signer, okay? Khash, my income, I'm a waitress, I'm a bartender, I get paid cash, I'm in a cash industry, I don't know about this. If my income's gonna be enough to qualify, add a co-signer. Khash, when it comes to the down payment funds, I can't seem to get qualified even if I have all the money gifted to me. Well, we want to knock out the fact that it's a gift. We want to add in there that it's not a gift. Let's look to add a co-signer in there to sidestep the fact that it's no longer a gift. Again, these are the ways co-signers help you. There's a lot of other ways they help, but I try to keep these videos short. But at the end of the day, look to add the cosigner. And always keep in mind also, you can always refinance down the line. I always tell people this. I say, listen, when you ask your parents to cosign, you're not asking them to be on the loan for 30 years. They don't want to be on the loan for 30 years. You don't want them on the loan for 30 years, okay? So down the road in 1 to 2 years, whatever the reason was that caused them to cosign, hopefully you've overcome those issues. And in 2 or 3 or 4 years, or even a year, I tell people 2 to 4 years, you can refinance, take them off of the loan. And when you take them off of the loan, you're good to go. So those are the different ways that it helps to get a cosigner, or that cosigners can help you buy a house. Just keep that in mind. And of course, as always, subscribe to these pages to ask me questions. We'll catch you on the next one.